What's going on, guys? Oh my, Godzilla back here with a very exciting Godzilla figure review. Guys, the first figure in the brand new Bandai Movie Monster Series Kagayaki line. This is Burning Godzilla. Oh my god! Guys, so I wanted to take a quick peek at the external and internal boxes of this figure really quickly first. So the first internal box, very cool, pretty plain, but we do have kind of the standard logos. I always like to hang on to these. They're just fun to kind of keep around. And then the internal box, guys, going to be gorgeous. Great image of the figure. Another kind of shadowed one here. Movie Monster Series Kagayaki, which basically translates to Movie Monster Series Sparkling Light. Again, this is the first figure in here. I love the 30th anniversary Destroyah logo. Good logo of the film. And I actually did not expect this. The figure comes in like multiple parts. You actually have to plug his head and his tail in, and that's actually where the lights are. So the light is in his tail pointing towards his body, and his head also pointing towards his body. Another cool image of the 30th anniversary logo for Godzilla vs. Destroyah. And then again, those cool crisp logos on the top of the packaging. Okay guys, so I guess going into this, I didn't really know what to expect, but we have these two little pieces here, and you basically just flick the lights on. There was little tabs that you pulled out of them to kind of start the activation, and then they're just on and off. And then the figure obviously comes, you take the head off, you take the tail off, and these actually are just kind of hollowed out to fit these pretty well. So you plug one into the tail, both of them should go into the body. So there's the first one. Special look inside. And then we plug one into the head, like so. And voila! Here is our Burning Godzilla shining light up figure. Not bad. Obviously we'll take a look at him under better, darker lighting to see how the glowing effects really work here at the end. Okay gang, so here's our figure. Once again, the light up is actually on. You can kind of barely tell. So if you're in regular lighting, this light up feature is actually not very much. The Kagayaki feature, the shining light, doesn't really do much. So I'm going to go ahead and just review this figure standard, and then we'll take a look at the glowing features toward the end here. So starting off with our paint and detail, actually done very, very well. I love the toe claws painted very nicely. Great detail on the bottoms of the feet. Moving up the leg, very good. I love how we move into the burning segments of Godzilla. Looks very, very cool. Moving over here. Again, just very great texturing, good detail. The paint, I really love the dark. The figure of Godzilla is almost black. Like, very, very dark. Contrasts very well with that orange. A very, very cool look for Godzilla. The hand claws painted fairly well. Detail on the hands is even inside of the hands is present. Tops of the hands is present. So the detail on this is very good. The spines look good. I wish we had better light up in the spines. Like, I almost wish there was more lights, a light pointing backwards kind of. And I have kind of this weird little, I don't know if that's just, oh, that's just this little flaky thing that'll come off. Okay, so that's nothing to worry about. There it is on the leg there. But, so yeah, great detail. Again, something that's always, I'm gonna complain about it on every Burning Godzilla figure I ever have, but they did it. It's accurate to the suit, but I don't like how Toho did it. I don't like how they just like cut it off and the tail is white and the body's really, that is really cool. Like, why? Like, make the orange continue down. Like, it'd be so cool. That said, though, the tail is basically painted all the way down to the end, so very, very much commemorating Bandai for that. I love the spines also. I love the shape. They're very cool. They almost look like they have like a pre-meltdown going on. Very cool. And then I love these kind of like, the black flakes kind of within the spines. Very, very nice. The face is done very well. Teeth, tongue, all painted beautifully. Top of the mouth, the teeth look great. I think Bandai knocked the detail out of the park on this figure here. Great job. The eyes, gorgeous. Multiple colors are in there. They just look very nice. Looking into those eyes, orange, black, kind of almost a purpley, pinkish as we get toward the back. There's definitely a lot of good colors in there. Just great detail overall on the face. Bandai really did a good job on the detail of this figure. Just wanted to grab a few figures to compare this to. I just wanted to show off a couple other Bandai Burning Godzillas. I'm going to take a look at the 2001 one here first. This figure is obviously very, very, very closely similar. I assume they almost just reused the exact same body. It might be the exact same body for the most part. Obviously, they had to go inside and tweak the inside of the joints because they had to make it so it fit those lights. But very, very similar here on these figures. And then transitioning this one out, here's the 2017 Burning Godzilla. Great tag on this figure, by the way. I love this tag. But this one's a little taller, so definitely a slightly different sculpt here. But very similar. Very, very similar. They did not have to do a ton to make a new figure. Very similar tail angles as well. So very, very similar repurposed parts here on this figure. But that is okay because we are here for the light up function of this figure. Also, there's this fun little card that came in the set. Very fun. Happy New Year 2025. It's got the 30th anniversary logo there, and then it's kind of a little postcard deal, 70th anniversary for Godzilla there. That's definitely fun. This figure articulates. Arms are gonna go about here. The head comes off very easily, but also gets us a 360-degree turn. The legs, this left leg, for whatever reason on mine, seems to be very fixed. The right leg, easy 360. Guys, let me know if your figure is this way also. Easy rotation there, and enough difficulty rotating on this leg that I don't want to force anything. And obviously the tail comes off for the light, but it also gets a 360-degree turn. Great detail in this figure, guys. This new line of Bandai is very exciting. I'm very curious to know, guys. Let me know what other figures you want to see from this line. I think a meltdown version of this Godzilla would be cool, more along the lines of our Super 7, but that's just me. A Monsterverse one would be very cool if Bandai decides to start respecting the Monsterverse a little more. I think that'd be great to see a Monsterverse burning Godzilla with the light up feature. That would be excellent. They could do a fun Hedorah one, just throw a light in there. That could be fun. I'm trying to think who else would look cool with that. Really anything, sign me up for it, but I think this is a very cool and unique feature for the Movie Monster series moving forward. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for. We're going to take a look at this figure in the dark. Without further ado, there it goes. The glowing feature is very prominent. Excellent, guys. It almost shows up. It looks a little more orange in person, but it is very, very white and light. So that's definitely interesting to note. Obviously, the body is really the only thing that shows up. It'd be cool if we had a little more light feature, like I said, like kind of coming through the head. So maybe the eyes got a little bit of glow. The spines actually glow up way better than I thought they would. So that's really exciting, you know, because we have a light in the tail pointing up, light in the head pointing down. So I thought it might just kind of point toward the middle of the body, but the spines actually light up really, really well. This is actually a very, very nice feature. Again, only downside, I wish we had a little more orange versus just so much white, but I understand how to make the light really pop, it had to be more light, you know, because if it was a darker orange, the lights would have to be that much stronger. I have no idea what the battery on these lights looks like, how long they will last. I will probably not really use the light up feature all that often, but it is very cool to see in action, guys. Here it is. That is very, very exciting to see. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the first figure in the new Bandai Movie Monster Series Kagayaki line, Burning Godzilla. Very cool. Again, I hope they keep this series up. I think it's a very cool, unique idea. Hopefully it will not be one of those one and done kind of things we've seen from the Movie Monster series where they just do one figure and just kind of go, okay, let's try something else. You know, the posing line's gotten a couple ones, so hopefully this Kagayaki line continues to get more. But guys, I'm definitely excited for this figure. Again, let me know your thoughts on this figure, but also let me know in the comments section below, guys. If you could have another figure join this guy in the Kagayaki line, what would it be? I think, like I said, I think Destroyah would be sweet. Hedorah could be cool. A Monsterverse of Burning Godzilla could be very excellent. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see ya in the next one.